ones, like off the wall, weird ones. But before we get into the episode, before we get into the trivia, before we get into the bio, Denise wants to introduce her group that she's from, give some administration some shout outs, and
Yes, shout out to my true horror junkies out there. Hope some of you are tuning in tonight. Chris, I hope you're out there.
yeah, Chris is.
I know you were waiting.
He's always with us.
I know, he was asking, where is it? But yay, Chris. I know it's close to the holiday, but I hope people are tuning in.
Yeah. We're on a weird schedule this week. He did his boo. He's funny. He's funny with his boo, and we both say ha 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 instead of aloe ow, because I think aloe ow is kind of messed up. So I say ha ha ha.
Agree.
Aloe ow sounds like it's kind of rude, so I don't use that aloe ow thing. But so you have, what's that?
Go ahead. I said it almost sounds, LOL almost sounds like fake. I don't know.
I don't know. I just never liked to use it ever since I was like, when it first came out, I would ask my kids, what does this mean? And they wouldn't tell me what it meant. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. My kid, all the new updated stuff, my kids won't tell me nothing. I have to find it all myself. It's pretty crazy. So we have some bio, and we also have some trivia that Denise is going to get into for us. That's going to be pretty fun. She actually had a really good one right now. She tried to get me on it.
But of course, I couldn't get you on it, so that's okay.
No, like movies and series and stuff. I'm not that great at trivia, but like when it comes to sports, oh man, I'm really good at sports. I love trivia. I love doing trivia no matter what. Even if I can't get it, I just love to do it because I just think it's exciting. So, yeah, let's knock out the trivia first since we're talking about trivia.
Okay, you want some trivia now?
Yeah, let's do the trivia questions.
Okay. What did Sasha ask Jesus to do?
Okay.
Okay.
But what? Okay. I know that's a really good question, but what time? Because he asked her to do a couple different things. Oh, okay. The main thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I got that one. Oh, and when we get done, will you make sure to write the trivia in the chat?
Okay.
That way, if we can get some people to answer some of the trivia, it'd be awesome if they can answer them. All right. So what's your next trivia? That was a really good trivia question too, because it's
okay. Second one is, what's the name of Negan's right-hand man?
That's a really good one because.
So let me get that on there.
That one's a really good one. I like that one because.
Okay, I'll repeat it one more time. What is the name of Negan's right-hand man? That's number 2. Okay. And number 3, who ends up with Glenn's watch at the end of the episode?
I love that one. I love that question. It's actually if you didn't really watch the end of the episode really good, you really don't realize what's going on right there in that situation. So that's why that question is so good.
Excuse me. Yeah, through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Several people ended up with it.
Yeah. So it was like I like the way Maggie took it away from Gregory though.
Oh, you're darn right.
And the way she punched him and she took it away and punched him. That was
I loved it. It's about time.
That was her daddy.
That
so
great.
Hey, I didn't give away the answer though. See, so I didn't. So that's pretty good.
No,
I didn't give away the answer. I just said that she took it from somebody. So it was pretty,
better.
it was pretty cool. So I got all those right. I'm pretty sure I got all those right. The only one that's the one that's maybe confusing is a little bit is the right hand man, because he's dealing with a couple different guys. So
yeah, but he's got one right hand man. He's the one who showed up. So
yeah.
Everybody knows his name.
Yeah. So yeah, those are some really good trivia. Those are really good trivia questions. So
Thank you.
We got a bio. I never know when I have a co-host with me, I never know who the bio is about beforehand. I like to be surprised, just like everybody knows that I don't read the books. I should be reading the books, but I don't read the books because I like to give a different perspective about the show on the podcast, so it don't sound the same. That's why we have our resident comic book guy, Patrick, who's not answering the phone tonight.
Okay, Patrick, if you're out there, pick up the phone.
I know he's our resident comic book guy now, and now he don't want to pick up the phone. So I hope
the comics. A lot of times they kind of follow it to a point, but then they go off different directions. So yeah, it'd be interesting to hear about that.
Yeah, that's why I like to have like a Patrick, who reads every book that comes out. It's really good with him because he could cross-reference the comic from the TV show to tell us what was different.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
There's so many things that are different. Do you read the comic by chance, or you don't?
No.
No,
I've read a couple of them, but not like he does.
Yeah. I went. We do the Preacher podcast too, so I went and got the Preacher. I went and got all of them, and they are pretty deep. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
As far as everything that goes on in it, it's like pretty. They get pretty. So I can imagine what goes on in the TWD books.
Yeah.
Because if Preacher.
Yeah, I'd love to get them all.
If Preacher goes off like that, I could just imagine what TWD does in them. So I should be reading them, but I don't know. So
Preacher was awesome.
Oh yeah, Preacher! I couldn't wait every week. I actually wasn't gonna watch it at first, and then I got talked into it, and then we ended up doing the podcast, and the podcast went awesome. We built a lot of fans up, and I still got people asking me about Preacher, so it was a great time. But anyway, so I don't know who the bio is. I'm excited to see who your bio is for tonight. So. Who is the bio?
The bio for tonight is Enid, because we don't know much about her yet, really.
The creepy little girl.
Yes, she keeps showing up in these places. I don't know why or how, or she just shows up.
Yeah.
Her real name is Caitlin Macon, Nacon, and she plays a quiet, mysterious, creepy girl on there who wants to get with Carl, but I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll see.
They were kissing. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, but he wasn't that into it.
The last teenagers on Earth. He better be into something. No, I don't know. I just think she's a creepy little girl. I don't get her.
Yeah, she just shows up. I don't know.
She just creeps me out. Ever since the beginning, I thought she was creepy. And like I said, I've always thought she was a part of another group. You know how they have these. She's part of Alexandria, but I always thought maybe she came from Negan's group, or maybe she came from the Wolves. I just don't know.
We don't. We don't know that much about her.
Yeah.
She just kind of, her parents got killed, but where was she? She just goes to these places, and now she acts like she's Maggie's best friend. I don't know.
Yeah. What else do you got on her background as far as acting? What else came up on her?
So, actually, she was into ballet. She started being a ballet dancer at age 3. She played a supporting role in ABC's Resurrection series, which is interesting. Because I haven't seen her in anything that I recognized her in, so maybe I just didn't recognize her. So that's pretty cool. Resurrection's good. And that was in 2014, so that wasn't that long ago. She was in musicals Annie, The Music Man, and Hairspray. Who'd have thought? She enjoys singing, and she's also a songwriter.
Really?
Yeah.
Was she in Hairspray the musical? Is that what she was in? Is that
yes.
what she was in? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty
Hairspray
cool.
the musical, The Music Man, and Annie. She was born June 11th in 1999. She's from Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
so she knows
she played right into the. She knew.
Yeah, she's from the terrain there. So.
Yeah, she knew right to where to be at to get a casting call, huh?
Yeah. She released her first EP, Love, this past May, and she performs 5 songs that she wrote. So she's also a singer-songwriter, which is interesting.
Wow, that is pretty cool. I didn't know that about her, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
This is the first time that you're the first one to do the Eden, the bio on her. Nobody's ever wanted to do it because everybody kind of thinks of her the same way I do, just like a creepy little girl.
Yeah, well, she is. She just kind of shows up in these places. I don't know why, and all of a sudden she's best friends with Maggie. Why?
Yeah, but
you know,
weren't her and Glenn like kind of adopting her in season 6?
Yes and no. They had kind of a relationship, but now it's like that's her BFF. I don't know. I don't know what she's up to. She bothers me.
Well, I know at the end of season 6, you remember she was stuck out there with Glenn, and then I knew Glenn and Maggie she had moved in with them for a while or something, but she was still taking off, and they were getting upset with her. Yeah. So she was. So
they had a kind of a relationship, but not real close.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what she's up to. Yeah. It's like you can't put your finger on it with her.
Yeah, it's just one of those things with her, I guess. So I guess she has a pretty big resume now, especially being on The Walking Dead.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, from a lot of teenage actors or kid actors, they get typecasted in some of the roles, and I don't think with her. I think that she's gonna go on and do big things, as far as other movies and other shows after this. Even though I don't like her on the show, it's just I don't know the way she comes off, the way she is. There's just something creepy about her to me, and that's as far as the show goes. After you just read the bio, maybe she does have a lot. She has a lot. I can't just base off just because she's creepy in the show that she's in real life.
Oh no, yeah, that's her character, creepy, and just creepy, yeah. Extreme.
And I'm not the only one that's called. I've called her creepy for a long time, and I see all these other people that get on. They call her creepy. Because I watch The Talking Dead, and I listen to other podcasts. Everybody calls her the creepy little girl.
Yeah, because nobody knows what's going on with her.
Yeah.
Is there an ulterior motive with her? I don't know. You can't put your finger on it with her.
Yeah, correct. That's very true on her. So we got our bio, we got our trivia. Make sure that if you're listening, if you do get a chance to, it's real easy. Just push the like button. It goes to Facebook and it logs you right from Facebook, and you can answer the trivia right on the front of speaker, and then you can comment, ask any questions, and we can answer as many questions as we can. We get a lot of listeners Denise, but I know you hear us complaining all the time because they don't like to write on